Well, first off, we extend our deepest sympathies to the family of the man who passed away this weekend, and our prayers are certainly with the patients that are seriously ill. The good news is, of the 22 Americans that have contracted the coronavirus, more than half of them are almost fully recovered. And I think it's all a reflection of the fact that early on in this crisis, in January, the president took the unprecedented step of suspending all travel from China and establishing a quarantining effect. As you know, in addition to those 22 Americans, we have 46 other Americans that have been through quarantine that have contracted the virus, but they're all being treated and they're all doing well. But the president took that action and established the quarantines out of an abundance of caution. I was literally there in the Oval Office the day the health team came in, said to the president, no president's ever done this before, but given what was happening in China, they recommended that he take that action, and the president said, do it. And as Dr. Fauci has said, and others have said, the risk for the average American to coronavirus remains low, and that is largely owing to the decision the president made, the energetic efforts of CDC and local health officials, and we'll continue to lean in that in a hopeful way. Now, we know there will be more cases.
And possibly more deaths?
And you know, it is possible. I mean, the reality that Dr. Fauci and others explained to me since I took on these duties a few days ago is that for most people that contract the coronavirus, they will recover. They will deal with a respiratory illness. We'll give them treatment. But for people that have other conditions that would militate toward a worse outcome, that we could have more. We could have more sad news, but the American people should know the risk for the average American remains low, and they can be confident. And after 3 days leading the president's effort on the coronavirus, I'm more confident than ever that we are bringing a whole of government approach. The president has directed the full resources of the federal government, and talking with governors around the country, particularly in states where we brought people back home.
California, China, Washington, Oregon.
I've spoken to Governor Cuomo in New York, Governor Newsom in California. One governor after another has praised the efforts of HHS, CDC, but now it's incumbent on us to continue that effort. We're going to work with members in both parties in Congress to resource our federal agencies and, just as important, to resource state and local health officials as they engage in the kind of preventative measures and treatment that will mitigate the spread of the coronavirus.
As you know,